And you don't need to marry nobody to be priority. Oh, I'm talking. I talk to somebody. Can I talk to somebody? Anybody? You still thinking you ain't worthy because ain't no man said you worthy. Yahweh said you was worthy. Elohim said you was worthy. You can't get no worthier than that. Folks often ask us, why should I make the switch to Spectora? And while we could make a whole video about that, we feel it's more important to give you facts. Still didn't get that job, and you didn't get that title. You was worthy before you got that title. You know what happened when I realized that I was God's priority? You know, I started going to companies and they would charge. They say, we're going to give you this much money. I would say, let me see your values. And I'd say, you know what? I can't do it. They say, well, we paying you what you work, but you can't do it. I said, my anointing is valuable. I can't give you this anointing. I'm sorry, but I just know God wouldn't be pleased if I got in alignment with your company. There's nothing about your company and me that I'm sorry, knowing that whatever money I said no to, God is able to do exceedingly abundantly beyond. God is able to do exceedingly abundant beyond anything I could think of. I don't need your money according to the word because I am a priority. I am a lender and not a borrower. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing for me anyway. Your problem is for real. You say it, but you don't. You don't know that you are royal priesthood and the chosen generation. Natara, thank you. We got off the plane yesterday. Royal, we got off the plane. Sister girl, so many of y'all in here that blessed me. We got off the plane. They said they was coming, Delta coming. I thought we was just gonna walk all the way and then we're gonna get in the little cart and it was gonna race through. We get off the plane. They like exit left. I'm like, exit left? That's where the bags are. Come on, I know you new to your royalness, but come on this way. I want to go to where everybody else is going. And she said, no, you are a priority today. You missed what I just said. You come this way. I don't know no better. I'm going down. I see the Porsche waiting for us right by the plane. I grab my bag because, I don't know that we'll take your bag. I'm like, I can take sit out. She said, sit down. Sat down somewhere. We know you can carry them. But you're a priority today. Oh, some of you ain't used to being a priority. You like me, you don't, but I want you to get into your priority in 2023. I want you to, whatever your other goals are, bring those down on your whiteboard and put priority at the top of the whiteboard, okay? Just bring all them down, okay? Finally, put piece of paper up on top of and put priority. Put, God, you will be my priority this year, and nobody will come before you. I will be a priority this year. Here's what I want you to ask yourself. When are you going to finally level up? Oh, come on, write that down. When are you going to level up? When are you going to level up? Huh? God told me to say to you today, when you going to level up? Listen to me. I told you, you're not an animal. You're not the trees. You're not insects. You was made on the sixth day. Even in creation, you was a priority. Ain't nobody. All the other ones, he just said, let there be, and let there be, and let there be, and let there be. When he made you, he said, come on, y'all. Let us. I didn't hear no us with whales. I just heard let there be, and it was. I didn't hear no us with eagles. It's just let there be. And eagles are bad, and whales are bad. But when he made us, he said, come on, everybody. It's going to take all three of us to do this. Oh, you just missed what I said. That was your... You really believe you're worth it? You really think you're worth it? The fuck did you do that proves you're worth it more than the next man? Every fucking day when that workload was too much to handle, stepped the fuck up and took care of it. Why the fuck do you think we got more than everybody else? Because we did more, motherfucker. And being a positive motherfucker who didn't get his way every day and wake up hungover with the anxiety like a pussy ass bitch, all fucking pissed off at himself because he made that mistake again. Get the fuck out of your way, respect your fucking family. If you feel like shit and feel disrespected by your actions, they're looking at you the same way. Pathetic, bitch ass energy. and your pale-ass body with your weak-ass forearms and that soft-ass midsection. I don't give a fuck how much pleasure you got to be that. I can't be that. I suffer right here so that you know Wes got you. He'll be there. He'll stay lean year-round because he loves me. He'll stay dedicated year-round because he loves me. I love you guys. I hate your fucking habits. How am I going to do that? Day in, day out, till the casket drops. That's how it fucking works. Your environment don't change your heart, bitch. You got heart or you don't. Fuck you, frauds. Live it, become it, and then you realize that you are the system. You want to beat the system, homeboy? Become the system. Don't talk about somebody else's system. The fact that it's difficult is what makes it pleasurable, you fucking punk motherfuckers. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Everybody would be a rich, rare motherfucker. If it was easy, I'm glad it's hard. I hope it gets harder. I hope it fucking gets harder, because it is. Watch. You ain't drinking thinking it looks cool. You pussies with that drink in your hand, with that smoke, you're all high. You fucking think that looks cool. All I see is your pain you're blocking. Oh, look at this bitch. Can't take it. Oh, bitch. Can't even fucking take it. I just see him sitting. What are you nursing, homie? You good? You can't just walk in and be your baby bitch, motherfucker. I saw my own face. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing to yourself? How did you get here? And I knew exactly how to get myself out. Relentless pursuit of a better man. Once I just committed to being that better man, everything fell into place because I just, no more back steps. Make a promise to your family today. Write them a fucking note. Go write your daughter a note. Go write your son a note. Go write your wife a note. Write that shit in blood, bitch. Say, I'm quitting drinking. I'm quitting the snacks. I'm really doing it this year. Let's see if you got some nuts, bitch. Write that shit. Hand it to them. And then back that shit up. You guys don't fucking get it. The story you're telling yourself is the problem. Because you're around low-level fucks who let you be like that. Make sure your friends are ripped, rich, and whack motherfuckers that don't let you slip. They don't believe in the drink. They don't believe in titties. They don't believe in being broke. And guess what you'll be, motherfucker? You get in a circle full of motherfuckers like that who make it look easy. They make it look way fucking appeasing. Motherfucker, do you understand what it feels like to be fully in control? To say, hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and you handle that shit, and it turns out in your favor. That's what we're doing here. It's called self-mastery. If you suck at being you, motherfucker, you ain't going to be a good doctor, a good father, a good husband, a good friend, nothing. How could you? You don't hold your word to you. So the second it gets uncomfortable to hold your word to someone else, you will not hold it. You'll fucking start necking them snacks. You'll pick up that beer. You won't show up for that event you said you're going to show up for. You will break your word everywhere you can if you break it with yourself in the smallest way, motherfucker. So it all starts with your word, a man's fucking word. I'm telling you, motherfuckers, that this internal engineering it stems from the story you're fucking telling yourself. The second you gotta get up at 4, what story are you telling yourself? Are you telling yourself you're the baddest motherfucker alive? Because I've been up at 2:45 for close to 15 years straight. And every time I told myself, there's another one, can't stop me. I manifested an individual you can't stop. You guys are talking about manifesting cars and shit. Manifesting a big old house. I'm manifesting an individual who cannot be stopped because he has a mindset that's unbreakable. Another motherfucker's gonna tell me, listen, you need to really enjoy yourself and do less. I don't want your soft energy. Oh, it's like really enjoy. No, it isn't. Not to me, it's not. Being soft like you, obviously, if I don't stop myself on what's really difficult, getting cars and fucking money and all this shit, that's the easiest shit. If you're unstoppable, nothing can stop you, motherfucker. Get around people who have the mindset you need, have the blueprint you need, and have the fucking follow-through you need. Let's go. Wes, when does it go away? When do you quit? When do you quit desiring all these snacks and say, you don't, motherfucker. It don't get easier. You get stronger. You see it.
Hey, I'm Haley, and I read 4 books every day with the Blinkist app.
Drop the bullshit and really pull the truth out. What caused you the most pain in your life? You have to fucking extinguish that or you're gonna pass it on. I'm honest. A lot of people just dishonest at what they want in life, conforming to society, saying it's okay to love yourself when they ain't in love with themselves. Create a motherfucker you love and really create a life that's built around habits that support everybody around you to be their best. I was half-ass motherfucker before prison. I was a millionaire before prison, but I was half-ass. I would go to the gym half-ass. I'd eat how the fuck I wanted, and I was just a comfortable motherfucker like everybody else out here. My weakness was my anger, my violence. Their weakness is their snacks and Twinkies and fucking oatmeal cream pies and shit. But I was already past all that shit. I was creating this motherfucker, but I had to get honest and be like, where am I causing myself so much pain in my life? And it was my anger, my frustration, my rage. And by sitting there and getting in the mirror and saying, you ain't tough, motherfucker. You're crying right now. That's when I looked in the mirror. I said, you ain't tough. You're causing yourself all this pain. You're stupid. You ain't hard, you're hurt. It matters where you're fucking up. If you're drinking too much and you have these anxiety attacks where you're hungover, you're like, oh, my life's not going how I should, motherfucker. Like, that's all negative internal states. Those are notifications for self-preservation. It's coming from above. You ain't aligned, motherfucker. Your actions are fucked. If you go in the mirror and that's happening to you about your body, that's a punishment. You trash this gift we've been given. You're not able to escape that. No amount of fucking Stuart Smalley shit's gonna fix that. I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. People fuck that shit. If you don't like yourself through your actions, you're fucked. Like, you can't lie to yourself. That's what everyone's doing. Biggest problem. Right? When we try to convince our mind of something we know that our heart knows is a lie. Oh, I look pretty good. No, you don't, stupid. You gained 40 pounds over COVID. You got tits. Everybody needs a friend like me. Because guess what? Love ain't lies. And I'm going to say, guess what? You're better than that. You got tits, big dog. Your chick don't like that. I got a deeper message, and I know it's right. I know it's right. So I'm just going to have to take the fucking spotlight to show them that the way they're living is incorrect. No 300-pound person is going to come into your life and be like, hey, Brad, like, being 300 pounds at 52, it's really awesome. Like, you should follow my path in life. And we dropped all vices. There's no smoking. There's no drinking. There's no bullshit. There's no days off. I mean, what the fuck? You're going to take a day off of being a man? I live a life that I like to live. I don't have to. Drinking is escaping reality. These people don't even want to be themselves. There's no point. Everything, the cure to everything that ails you exists within you. I was in prison. I was able to fight the deepest problems with zero substances, going deep within, reflecting, and saying, no, I can beat this with just a workout and positive thoughts and reading positive shit. You're supposed to elevate yourself. When you're at a high frequency lifestyle, high frequency individuals, they don't self-sabotage. You only want to go drink and eat shit food when you're at a low frequency. That's why it's late in the day for people. Like, you'll crush it all day in business, crush it on phone calls, crushing it, workout, da-da-da. You don't even want it. You don't even need any of that. You're in flow state. You're purpose-driven. It goes like this: boredom, desire, vices. And you're only bored in life when you're not on your purpose. You're not on your purpose. You're bored because you're drifting. Create the man you fucking admire. Give him to the world. And you have to be honest about who you admire. Do you admire a man with tits who's broke? No, so I'm not going to fucking do that. Nobody wants to wake up broker, fatter, and less disciplined. Nobody wants that. So what? We have to work to create the opposite of that. That's your life's purpose. Create the man you admire in every way. Give him to the world. And that's even if you go on Maslow's law, his pyramid of growth. It starts off with self-actualization, which is being honest and changing yourself, and then self-transcendence. If you made a choice and you really sat around and you saw how it made you feel, you'd say, oh, I feel like shit after that. Done. It's got to go. Regret's your guideline. When you regret something, you let it go. Right between the guidance of regret and the call of your conscience, that's the path you walk in this life. Your conscience is calling you to drop 15 pounds. When you eat all that pizza, you regret it. Done. Right in the middle. Your conscience is telling you to quit fucking drinking. Right after you had that sip, you regret it. Done. Right in the middle. Regret's not a choice. People think they get to choose to regret something. You're being governed by universal truths. That's what it is. Drop your vices. Anything you regret that you know you shouldn't be doing, you drop it. The alcohol, the pills, the overeating, the fucking, any addictions, those got to go first. It's accountability. So if you're accountable to your internal state, you feel your energy drop, you feel the negative thoughts come in, and the negative actions are coming next. So once you feel your energy start to drop, you have to go do something about it. I tell people, hit the fucking floor. If you just cranked out 150 burpees when you were feeling like Five Guys, you would have elevated past it. Anything that's part of your purpose would elevate you past it. Something even as small as just anything that's creating your bigger. If your house is clean in your purpose and your vision, and you started cleaning your house, you'd get in a flow state and forget that you were desiring something. Boredom leads to desire, leads to vices. So I mean, you just can't get bored, and boredom is lack of gratitude. You're fucking entitled at that point. Like, I just stay so purpose driven because I know it's not about me. Like, if I want the fucking burger, I have so many people that rely on my word. I said so much shit that I have to back it up. And if you want to be a leader, you have to lead from the fucking front. You got to say it out loud. Watch, I'm going to stay ripped my whole life. I'm going to get up at 2:45 every fucking morning. I'm never going to miss a fucking Instagram post, a fucking YouTube fucking upload, and I'm never taking a fucking day off. And I'm going to continually fucking elevate. What? And like, what can you do at that point except bitch out and fucking poo with your tail between your legs if you don't do that? You get up at 2:45? 2:45 every morning. I gotta be at the gym at 4. Why? Why the fuck? It's the same gym at 4 p.m. as 4 a.m. Why the fuck do you go at 4 a.m.? What do you get from it? I say, motherfuckers, what I get rid of. I get rid of those negative thoughts. I get rid of that lack of confidence. I get rid of all that bullshit that everyone else is tearing around with. And I've operated from correct intentions towards my purpose since I began this pursuit. I developed a person that couldn't be stopped. And everybody negotiates with getting up early. It's one of the hardest things on the fucking earth to be in deep, comfortable sleep and say, I'm going to get up. It's cold out. I'm going to go work out. So the areas, let's go to the root problem. The root problem is your ability to negotiate with what's best for you. So if you're someone out there suffering with negative thoughts, depression, anxiety, all this shit, you have to act your way into positive thinking, and that will change your life. You have to just get the fuck up and do it. So you need a plan from someone who knows what the fuck they're doing, so you're not wasting your fucking time. Each week you're dropping weight, you're fucking positive about the whole thing. There's nothing worse than if you're working hard, you're not getting the results. They're just showing their kids that you can work hard for shit and not get it. They're instilling in themselves, habitually constructing a mindset where it's fucking okay to go to the gym every day and still got tits. Like, these motherfuckers, they're all day you see them in the gym. Like, what the fuck does this dude even come here for? Isn't he embarrassed by now? The fact that they're not embarrassed is a huge problem. That's why I said love ain't lies. Everyone needs to grow into this new phase of man where you're honestly just crushing it in every way. And it's called conscious congruency. A lot of people just don't think. They're really just criticize themselves all day. Thinking is like a dialogue taking place from two different people in your mind. You have to really realize it's your mind. These are your thoughts. And why are you so adverse to what's best for you? You're a fucking idiot if you speak badly to yourself about what's best for your health. People are trying to find what works, and the most congruent path of life is healing yourself and teaching others to do the same. Like, what do you do for a living? That's what they ask me. Hey, what do you do for a living? I say, it's what I don't do, motherfucker. It's all the small things. People want to jump to the biggest shit. It's all the small daily steps. And it's really about taking more pride in the process than the result. The man who takes more pride in the steps it takes to attain the result, he can't be stopped. I take more pride in my daily process. Every day I get up, I say, you motherfuckers can't stop me. Because in prison, they took everything from me, but they couldn't take me from you. And I would fucking treat me fucking good. I wanted love my whole life. Luckily, I found the love of my life, my wife Valerie. But before that, I wanted love my whole life. This is the thing, though. I decided to give it to myself first. It's self-investment. If you ain't invest in yourself, you don't love yourself, you're lying. Shut the fuck up. Why are you trashing yourself? Oh, no, I love myself. Yeah, it sure looks like it. You love yourself so much, you just threw 70 pounds on it. Yeah, I bet. And I tell people, no, you suck at being you. You ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm like, how do you know I suck at being me? You don't know me. I'm like, you don't listen to you. You suck at being you. You have stuff you're supposed to do today, and you don't do it. Therefore, you fucking suck at being you. Don't listen to people who aren't in the position you want to be in. Don't do it. Like, when people, they'll comment on my shit. Why are you so angry? Why are you so this? Hey, I just want to be honest, bro. If I listen to you, will I be where you're at in life? The person, oh, fuck you, you know? Hey, that's the thing. I'm not going to listen to you if you're not where I want to be. So I can listen to very fucking few people. I can basically take some stuff from a lot of people's areas, but I mean, if you're where I want to be, your word is void to me. If you're going to give us some wisdom, you have to be applying it across the board. So if you're talking about all this discipline in your fucking business, and we know that your conscience went straight to your weakness. And honestly, your weakness is their fucking way out. If you want to teach people, you have to be just fucking undeniable. They're looking for your weakness so that they don't have to listen to you. I have no ability to listen to someone who's just talking. Hey, I'm watching them. We're all watching you. So that's the magic I did with my brand. I built brand trust by saying, watch, I'll be there. So there's one thing I've realized over time. I shoot a lot of videos. I've shot a lot of content. And like I told you guys, I don't fucking sleep. I barely sleep. And I wear myself down. This is the whole purpose. You guys don't get it. If the mind and the body are not fully fucking broken, then the spirit will never come forth. You guys always live your perfect little day. I need my 8 hours. If I don't feel like shooting a video, I won't. I'm not going to do anything unless I'm in an optimal state. Optimal state is the problem. That's favoring self. When self is sacrificed for the message, then your stupid ass, Wes Watson or Timmy fucking Johnson, can finally be subdued, because now you're not having to come across as your perfect little self that you need to be to show up with all your fucking ego. That's what ego even stands for. Edging God out. You guys don't get it. I'm broken. I can't shoot this video perfect because Wes Watson will always get in the way of the message if he's strong enough to stand footing and need to appear so superior. When finally you're broken, you're beaten, the only purpose of a message is to show up when you couldn't, is to get up when there was no possible way, when it was all about the fact that this was not even possible. But I thought about other people, and I was able to pull it off. People think about that as being crazy when it comes to content. Why? A lot of people's biggest fear is public speaking or even being on camera like this. They'd rather do anything. They would rather do anything than subject themselves to others' ridicule or even be embarrassed somewhat in some way by other people. When you know that what you speak is the pure truth, that we are supposed to just live in a fashion that we can pass on, that our only purpose in life is to heal ourselves and teach others to do the same, that the only job we have as humans is to learn how to live and pass forth what we've gathered in the form of wisdom to help others that we know live a greater existence. That's the only reason we're living. Our parents thought, and the men before us thought they were passing us on good wisdom. Here, when we're stressed, we have a drink. They thought that's what worked from their capacity, from their level of consciousness. That's what worked. As we evolve, we've realized that stepping into the difficult things, that not running from the issue, is what helps us find a deep understanding of it. So if you don't sit with the problem, you never solve the problem. And the problem can never be solved in the same mindset it was created. So you cannot use yesterday's fucking solution on today's problem. The solution is always in that moment. That moment always provides the answer. And the only way that you can find the answer is to not avoid the work that needs to be done in that moment. That's why